Hello, everyone. Welcome. Let me just switch this a little bit so I can make sure I can see your comments. Okay, great. Hello, stamping friends. Welcome to day 3 of my annual catalog kickoff celebration. So grab your catalog, a cup of coffee, tea, iced tea, beverage of your choice, and let's talk about the color refresh, look at a new stamp set, do some crafting, and make a card. And today we are going to make a gift card holder, and it's going to be quick and easy. We're actually making a birthday card, but you could easily change this into a graduation card, because I know there's a lot of graduations going on this month in May and some in June also. If you're new here, I'm Terry Hartley, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Iowa. Welcome. And please say hi and let me know where you're watching from. Now, each day this week, I have been coming live. So please leave a comment in whether you're in the comment section, if you're on Facebook or YouTube. So again, if you're watching the replay, leave a comment. If you haven't watched day 1 or day 2 video of this week, you can go back and do that, because tomorrow I'm going to be drawing random names for prizes. So I'm giving 4 prizes, 1 for each day that I'm live this week, and I'll announce those winners tomorrow. So you still have time to put a comment. And if you leave a comment while you're live, you've entered in the drawing. And if you leave a comment in the comment section after, while you're watching the replay, you'll be entered in the drawing also. Okay, so I will try to put up above at the end, if you're watching on YouTube, the 2 videos that I've done, because this is day 3. And just say hi or ask a question, leave a maybe there's a technique or a card you'd like me to make, and you can put a request in the comment section. I will definitely, I'm going to put this on. I would definitely consider all requests, is what I'm trying to say. Okay. Well, today, hi, Maria. Hi, Judy. Good to see you. So today, as I have all week during my annual catalog celebration, I'm running this as a card class. And what that means is that you can watch, everyone can watch me make the cards during my card class. But if you would like me to send the make and take for the 4 cards, and that means I would prepare the card stock and emboss for you and do the die cutting. And if there's ribbon on a card, I'll send you enough ribbon for that card, plus envelopes and a written tutorial for each of the 4 cards. Then when you place an order with me this week through Sunday, place a $35 minimum order with me through Sunday, then I will send you the make and take for all 4 cards. And there is a link in the description. It includes the host code, so you can just click on that and place your order, and then I will cut up the make and takes and get those out to you next week. All right, well, let's turn this camera down and let's get this party started. Okay, let me turn on another light. So each day this week, I have talked about the annual catalog, and we've looked at it a little bit each time, because this is a catalog celebration, right? Yesterday, we looked at the in colors. So today we're going to be looking at some of the color refresh, so I can share those with you. So in your annual catalog on page 122 and 123, you will see our color collection. And we have some colors that are returning, like lemon lime twist. And then there's some new colors. And one of the new colors, Azure, I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but we are going to use this beautiful blue color today. So there's some returning colors that we've had in the past and some that are new. And we have 11. So the color refresh covers 11 colors. And then today we're going to be using the stamp set on page 17 in our catalog. And that is the Circle Sayings bundle, which includes a punch and then this beautiful stamp set. And notice again, the circle is a different color than the other images, which means the punch will punch that circle out. And then I have one more page that I wanted to talk about. And just don't forget about these catalog icons, because that N is a new product. I know yesterday I mentioned to you that there were 8 new dies, but then I didn't even explain to you, like, well, how do you know which ones are the new dies and which ones were in the catalog from last year? Well, on page 162, all the dies have been in the catalog before, except the Brilliant Backgrounds on page 162. And I know that because it has a little N for new. And then there are 7 others, like on page 163, the Delightful Dorley Hybrid. This is a really interesting die. I may have to place that on my next order. So as you go look at the dies, you can see the ones that are brand new because it will have that N right there. Well, let's look at all of the new colors. Now, these are 11 colors. Some of them are brand new. Some of them are returning colors that were current, and then Stampin' Up! Had put them aside but brought them back. So just thought it'd be the easiest to show you these beautiful colors by just picking out each of the cardstock. So this is the color that we're going to use today, the Azure Afternoon, it's called, beautiful blue. This will be a good test for me. We'll see if I pass this quiz today, if I can remember all of the names of all the new colors, because we haven't had these new colors very long. This is the first catalog that they've been in. So here we have Berry Burst. And I used this yesterday, or maybe it was Monday. I had to cheat. Blueberry Bushel. This is just a really beautiful pink, and it is Bubble Bath. I love that name, Bubble Bath. And then Fresh Freesia. This was one of their in colors that retired, but they brought it back as during the color refresh. I know this has been everyone's popular color. I've heard a lot of people happy about bringing this back. Lemon Lime Twist. I have not been a demonstrator long enough, so this was not a color that it's a new color to me, but not to Stampin' Up! I love this yellow. I love Daffodil Delight, but I love this new color, Lemon Lolly. And then this is Lost Lagoon. Now, this is one of my favorite colors they brought back, and that's Misty Moonlight. I love this blue. It's kind of a little darker blue, but it's just beautiful. And then this is Pecan Pie. And then another color they've brought back is Pretty Peacock. So there are 11 colors that in the color refresh that have either are new colors to Stampin' Up! Or they are returning. They've returned those. Well, before we start stamping today, one thing I wanted to mention to you, and that is to invite you and to let you know that registration is now open for the online global retreat that I'm a part of. And our next online global retreat will be July 21st to the 22nd, and is going to be great. We're going to give you creative inspiration for lots of new catalog items. And so if you love to create with a fun technique, maybe even perhaps one that is new to you, then you're going to enjoy this retreat. So we have all of this and much more. And in the description, you'll find a link where you can click and read about all of the information, all the details about the retreat, and where you can register. And we have early bird pricing going on right now. So here we are in the United States, because I've teamed up with 3 other demonstrators. But if you're watching this from another country, if you're watching from Australia, Canada, United Kingdom, you can still click on that description and register. And then on the back office, on my end, I'll make sure that the correct demonstrator gets your registration. Now, before we make today's, I just want to quickly show you on day 1, we made this fancy fold card, and this just ties a little bow, and then it just opens up, wishing you the brightest birthday. And we use the Cheerful Daisies stamp set to stamp wishing you the brightest birthday. And notice how brightest birthday, it wouldn't fit on there, so I stamped it and then cut, so I was able to get brightest birthday to fit on there. And then it stands up, and then you also have room inside to sign your name. So that was on day 1, or catalog celebration. So that would be one of the 4 cards that I can, if you would like the make and takes. Yesterday, day 2, we used layering leaves, and we used the punch, which was really quick and easy. And we made just an all occasion card, hello. And we used the in color dots, and we used Moody Mauve for our main color. And as I mentioned today, we're going to make a gift card holder, and we're going to be using circle sayings, and we're going to be making a birthday card, but you could quite easily do a celebrate and maybe type in because you're awesome, and then inside put congratulations and make this a graduation card. So there's a lot you can do. Thinking of you, sending you a smile, sending you a warm hello. So you can mix and match the sentiments. And you also have some flowers and also shells and thinking of you that you can also add. And here's a beautiful, you have like a sunrise and birds and waves. So there's just a lot you can do with this stamp set called Circle Sayings on page 17 of the annual catalog. And today I'm going to go back and use this Fresh as a Daisy designer series paper. And Judy, I'm glad you like those yellow and blue papers. Yes, I just love all the new colors that Stampin' Up! has brought back, and the new colors. This is Fresh as a Daisy, and we used this on day 1. I'm going to use it again, just really quickly show you. So the back is more, doesn't have a lot of design. The front, it has a lot of design on it. I'm going to, my second card I'm going to show you today, I've used this piece right here, and I'll show you what I did with that. And then in this set, all of the end colors. So all the end colors are in this Fresh as a Daisy. Isn't this beautiful? I think that's the sky and the daisies. Yes, Maria, I agree. I love all the new designer series paper too. And then you receive 2 sheets of each of these. So I'm just showing you one, but you'll have 2 in your packet of each of these if you order the designer series paper. Okay, well, do you want to see the card, or do you want to be surprised today? I'll let me know. And while I do that, I'm going to show you that we're going to be using the new color, Azure Afternoon ink. We're also going to be using two blends, or 2 colors of blends, Daffodil Delight and Pool Party. And we're going to be using Pool Party ribbon. And of course, we'll be using the 2 3/8 punch that comes with the Circle Sayings stamp set. Although you can purchase the stamp set by itself, the punch by itself, or you can buy that as a bundle and save 10%. Okay, Maria, I'm going to do it. I'm going to surprise you. All right, I like that. Okay, I'm going to surprise you, and then I have an extra card to show you too. Okay, so here I'm going to bring in what we need, and this would just be like you would receive in your make and take, your envelope, and it would have all of the pieces that you need right inside. We are going to start with a card base, and this is as your afternoon card base. And this is 4 1/4 by 11. And I scored it in the middle at 5 1/2. And then I also scored it at 1 1/2. So I am just going to fold this in half and grab my bone folder. And then we have this right here. So I am going to fold this in. So it looks like this. So I folded it in half, then I folded this. So it looks like this. Then I'm going to bring in the basic white, and I am going to, actually, I think I'm going to, well, I'll go ahead and first I want to just place it to make sure that I have it placed right, because if you put it this way, then you have extra, larger amount of blue. So we want it to go on this way in our cardstock. So we're going to go ahead and do a little stamping. We're going to stamp happy birthday, because we're making a birthday card today. All right, and while I'm gonna lay this aside, and I'm going to bring in a scrap of basic white, and we're going to go ahead and bring in this image here, which says celebrate. And then I am going to bring in our black ink. I'm going to black ink, and I'm going to bring in our cupcake. Isn't that a darling cupcake? So I'm going to ink that up, and we're going to stamp this right in the middle. And then we're going to bring in our circle punch, and we're going to punch that out. I'm going to give you a couple of tips along the way today. First of all, notice that when I stamp this, that I have the celebrate to the right and to the left, and kind of like a little dot at the top. I'm going to show you another card at the end that I made the celebrate to be at the top of the card, and you can kind of decide, which you like the best. But I kind of like it like this. So I'm going to lay that aside and bring in our designer series paper. So we have 2 strips of designer series paper. This is 4 by 3 3/4. And then these 2, you need 2 of the same 4 by 1 1/4. And then I'm going to use the yellow side to kind of contrast with the flowers. Okay, so let's lay this aside. So I'm going to go ahead and attach this right here. Okay, let's see if this other glue wants to. Been making lots of cards this week. Yesterday I tested and it was fine, but I didn't test it today. Okay. We have lots of glue. We'll just grab a new bottle, right? Okay, now we'll place this right in the middle, kind of with the same amount of blue showing on all four sides. Now, the tip I want to give you, I'm going to cut a little opening here because this is going to be our gift card holder, so you can get the gift card out. But you don't want to cut the opening until you add your designer series paper. So that's the tip. Make sure that you add the designer series paper first, and ask me how I learned that tip. I mean, you can make it work, but it's just easier if you add this first. And then we're going to add some adhesive. We're going to put this over on this side, on the longer side. And then we're going to bring in our happy birthday. So if you need a birthday card and you want to slip in some money or a gift card, this is a quick and easy. This is my go-to. I make different gift card holders, but this is my go-to gift card holder. Make sure I get that straight. Now I'm going to bring in our circle punch, and I'm going to place, and I want to have about the same amount of space on the left and the right. So I'm putting this opening in the middle, and I'm just going to just going to take off a little bit. And the reason for that is so the recipient can get the money or the gift card out. Okay, now we're going to add some adhesive. Now you could use tear and tape. You just want to do the side, the bottom, and the side. So you're doing 3 sides because we want to make sure that we leave the top open so we can put some money or a gift card in there. Then you can just hold that down for just a little bit to make sure that it adheres. And you can most definitely add some more designer series paper inside your card if you wanted to. Let's go ahead and decorate the front. And that's when we're going to bring in our, or before we do that, we need to bring in and do a little bit of coloring. So this is when we're going to bring our Stampin' Blends in. And I'm going to start with a dark pool party. And I'm just going to go over those lines that are already there for us. And then come back with the light. Now, this pool party reminds me of pistachio ice cream. So I could make this as the ice cream part if I wanted to, but I'm going to make it for the cupcake holder. And then there's some little lines on the and the ice cream. And I'm just going to, maybe it's lemon with pistachio nuts in it. I don't know. All right, I'm going to come and back with a dark daffodil. And I'm just going to go ahead and go over some of those lines that are there. And then come back with the light. Checking to make sure that was the light, and it is. Notice I didn't color that top, and I will come back and do that. Then I want to color. I'm going to come back with the dark daffodil delight. And make it a little bit dark on top. All right, now we're going to need our pool party, and you need about about 10 1/4 inches. If you use a little bit more, you can always cut that off. And then I'm going to bring our ribbon. I'm going to kind of fold it in half like this, and I'm going to place it on the card here. So you can see it's too long, but we will take care of that later. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to bring in some glue dots. And my take your pick tool. Just going to pick one of those up, and I'm going to go ahead and fold that over. And I'm going to lay a glue dot right here. And then that way I can just go ahead and loop it together. And then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to add a couple more glue dots on the back of the ribbon so it will stick to our card. And I'm kind of doing this at an angle. So notice how I'm kind of angling this, and we'll cut that off later. Then I'm going to pop this up right here. So we're going to bring in some dimensionals. And we'll take the backings off. And we're going to place that right here in the center. And then we'll bring in our snips. Maybe just a tad more. And you can make them this, you can make the bottom even or a little bit like I have done. One's longer than the other. And then let's bring in, because we're using the 23, 25 in color dots. And if you place a $50 order with me this week, I will send you the make and takes plus a full package of the in color dots. All right. Well, let's see. What color do you think we could go with the wild wheat or the yellow? And we could most certainly, I think we could also, even though this is boho blue dots, but I think we could go with the boho blue. So what color do you think I should use? Should I use the yellow or the blue? Yes, you're right, Maria. This is quick and easy, and I like quick and easy, especially if I have a birthday or something coming up. And This would definitely, you could do celebrate, put in because you're awesome, and do the graduation on the inside. Lots of ways that you could do with this. So what color, blue or yellow, do you think I should go with? Well, I am thinking, let's see how the yellow looks. I think I might go with the yellow because we went with yellow over here. And we have blue. You think blue, Maria? That would be pretty too, because we have a blue base. The yellow might be maybe too much yellow. Is that what you're thinking? Okay, we'll go with the blue. That sounds. And we'll just go with the blue. I could put blue right here, but I like that yellow. And I have a couple more to show you. So here is our simple but yet very nice gift card holder. It's quick and easy. Celebrate. Happy birthday. And you have a place to insert a gift card, or you could include money and a place to sign your name. So here was the sample that I was going to show you. The only difference, I did not add the embellishments on the sample card. And then the next card I wanted to show you, because I told you that I did celebrate like at the top, where here you have it kind of on the side. This is the other card, and I put a bow in pool party bow here instead of underneath. And I didn't type, but I stamped celebrate, so it's at the top. So here it's at the top, here it's, kind of at the side and the bottom. So you can decide, which you like the best. I did use pool party for the ice cream here, and used, I think it was wild wheat that I maybe used for the cupcake holder. So, and again, this is that designer series paper that I told you that I used, that was going to show you a card using that. So again, used quick and easy. And here, let me know if you like the pink card or the card that we made today. Which is your favorite? And I'll turn it back up so I can see you. Okay, well, I hope you had fun. I love making these quick and easy gift card holders, and you can use them for birthdays, a baby shower, graduation card, lots of uses for these cards. And don't forget, if you're watching this as a replay, to leave a comment so you'll be in the random drawing. This is day 3 of my annual catalog kickoff celebration. I have one more day tomorrow. I'll be giving away the prizes. I have 4 prizes to give away, one for each day that I've been live this week. And I'm having a lot of fun, and I hope you're enjoying the cards. And if you'd like the make and take, you can read in the description, place a $35 order with me. I can't wait to show you what I have planned for you tomorrow. So I hope that you can join me. Maria, you like both of them? Thank you. And Judy, you like the green and the yellow card that was calm and pretty. Well, I appreciate you being with me today. Thank you to everyone. I will see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central. Have a great day, and bye for now.